We are live. We are live. We are live. How's
What's going on?
everybody doing tonight?
Right, all
So how was your trip the other day?
right. That was good the other day. Um, I know I caught a limit. I didn't plan on keeping at all. I still
Uh-huh.
had fish, a lot of
Yeah,
fish in the
that's what's up.
freezer. But
Yeah.
I um I used uh a white uh with it was called confetti. It was by Bonehead Tackle, white
Mm.
body and clear white belly and clear body with with black, red, and white flakes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Worked really well for me. About an inch and three quarter bait. And I did most of my damage in 5 to 8 foot of water.
Huh.
Actually, hmm
Cool.
yeah, I did real good. I went beyond the beach, off in that area,
Mm-hmm.
real good. hmm
That's what's up. That's what's up. There's Dale.
Hey, Dale,
What's up, Mr. Lynn?
what's up,
Slab
man?
B, what's going on, my man? Yeah, Pearl, man, I've been flip flopping uh back and forth with that May Pearl and I probably need to rename Spring Green because it's working well into it's so called winter, but it's not winter. But if they won't hit the Pearl, that May Pearl, they'll hit that Spring Green. And I will tell you this today, I was challenged today. I went out on a good client friend boat. He got him a brand new Express uh, live scope and all of that. He just put 10-foot power poles, and he did a lot of work on it since the last time I seen it. I installed his live scope though, but and I had this transducer on the troll motor, and we get to the ramp this morning, and we looking the boat over, getting the boat ready, and next thing I notice, I look at the troll. I say, "Hey man, it's something that I thought about. I said, man, where your live scope transducer?" He said, "Oh, I put it on a pole."
I know you hated that.
Man, today was one of and then the fish were just so buried in the structure today. The wind blew 15 different directions. It was tough, but we stuck with it, and I told him I'm gonna make it a challenge of mine today to do a limit on his boat with the pole, and that's just what we did. It took us just about all day, but we had a blast doing it, man. It was fun out there.
Yesterday I thought the wind was gonna be worse than what it was. It was a really nice
It
day out
it
there
really
yesterday.
wasn't bad yesterday. Yesterday was a nice day. It
The
was
cloud,
windy today.
mm,
Yeah, the cloud cover helps a lot.
a
Uh,
lot. Yep.
yeah, most of the day we had cloud cover, but that sun did peak out for a while and it got hot. One of the craziest things is we were on good fish this morning, uh, and usually cloud cover you can see that the fish they're not so buried in the structure, and but man, these jokers went so deep. And next thing you know, I didn't hit probably 15 or 20 brush pots. I'm like, all I'm seeing is small fish. And I'm like, I know they didn't go deep because the thermocline's still holding real strong at 12 foot. I know they didn't go deep. Ended up not in shallow water, but had to find structure that was a foot or two under the surface, and that's where they were. 3 to 4 foot under the surface, up under
Bet
the
you
structure.
that cloud cover is helping them come up just a little bit.
It was a tough day though.
Mm.
It was a tough day. JR, what's going on, my man? There's Fred.
Okay.
Crappie Day. What's happening, my brother? JR says slapstick. Were you out on Lake Houston Friday? Yes. No, I don't know about Friday. What's today?
Was I there on
Wednesday.
Friday?
I don't know about Friday.
No, I went to Somerville. That's no, I was out of town on Friday. I wasn't out there on Friday. I was out there yesterday.
Yeah. You should
What
have
kind of
seen it
boat does
yesterday,
JR
JR.
have?
Low. I think it's a low.
Yeah, JR, you
A
was right
gray low
beyond the.
boat. Yeah, y'all
Yep.
fish close to each other.
Yeah, I think he was right beyond the beach too for a little while.
Miss Bertha,
Hey, Miss
how
Bertha.
you? There's Mr. HJ. What's up, everyone? SK was looking like he had four arms. And he got a Minn Kota. I forget the one with the remote. So I'm and the
Okay.
wind. No, it's the Tarova.
Okay.
Yeah, the one with the remote, the electric steer,
Mhm.
and it was tough, man. I had fixed it to where I'd move the pole with my arm and I had my rod in my hand. Hey, we got some good fish today though.
Yeah, the only good thing about it, because I used to have my transducer on the trolling motor. The only good thing about it is when it gets to those high winds and you can hit that spot lock, you know, and so you can sit in the middle of the lake on that, especially if you're in a lake where you can cast to them. It's really good then, but
That
that's
ain't Lake
about it.
Houston though.
Yeah,
It ain't.
if you're trying to get in that structure, you need both your hands.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. It's 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 a different ball game fishing Lake Houston. I mean, you know,
Hmm.
but the thing is, when those fish get inside of that structure, and to most of today, not only do you have to get your jig to the fish, you have to entice him. I'm talking
Hmm.
about you have to keep that jig right there on. You don't get the jig till he turn and nail it. It don't work that way. You got to get the jig in there, give it a little action, and wait on him to react, and then he just slowly turns. And I mean, it's a different beast fishing Lake Houston.
Yeah, I
I'll
find it more.
challenge anybody to come to Houston and tell me it's easy.
It's
Even
not.
when it's easy, it's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy at all.
Mr. Pack won, but that's the beauty of fishing it. I mean, you can catch some really good fish. You just got to put the work in. You have to put the work in. The crappie hunter, what's going on, my man?
What's going on?
Mr. Damien. He said, "Hey fellas, good lord, I see fish that you be thinking a nice sized fish, and when you ease up on it, ease up on them, it'd be two or three little. Yep, if they're close together, they will definitely make you think it's one big fish.
You know what problem I had yesterday, and it started kind of on my last trip I went on. I thought my battery died to my trolling motor.
Hmm.
Excuse me. And then when I went back out there yesterday, my trolling motor went off again. I was like, okay, I know my battery's not dead. So I went to moving my wire to my trolling motor, and it started going on and off. You could hear, it beeping on and off.
Beeping, yeah.
Hmm. And every now and then I could get it to where to stay on. I'm like, okay, I gotta have a shortage in my wire. So I always keep tools on the boat. So I decided to take the not at first I decided to wiggle the plug near the outlet. And I was like, okay, I think I know what it is. So I decided to take the cover off so I could look at the wires behind the outlet. Lo
Hmm.
and behold, the wire, my black wire, is burned out. So I'm gonna have to, clip that and reconnect it. The only thing I can think of is when I was on Conroe surfing from the wake boats. I feel like water might have came over and got into that,
Shorted it out.
shorted it out and it started burning it up. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I
That
can
or
think about.
heat. That or heat from running it.
That'll hit. Mm-hmm.
You have a breaker switch on your.
Mm-hmm.
You do okay.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, if it's come from running it, it's because of you. I'm gonna blame that on you.
Why?
Because you taught me how to run it that fast. Now, now I stay on 10.
I don't keep my eyes on 10. I don't keep it on 10.
It's 9 3/4.
There you go. I'll do 9. I won't do 10. Yeah, I gave Mr. Harry's troll motor a good workout today too.
Oh
Yep. When I don't see fish, man, I gotta smash the go button.
yeah.
JR says, yeah, SK, when Lake Houston is easy, you only have to hit 50 piles instead of 100. That's about right.
Mhm.
That's about right.
I'm gonna shoot up the next time I'm on Houston. I'm gonna shoot up to the west fork
Yeah.
and
It's
see
about
what
the
I can do.
same. It's fish over there, but it's about the same.
Mhm.
They bury in it too.
I don't think I've ever been over there. Have we ever? Have you ever taken me over
Now,
there?
now we've never.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm gonna explore it.
just take your time getting over there.
Hmm.
Yeah, once you get by the bridge over there, you're sort of okay. But then even after you get past the bridge, when you get farther up the West Fork, it's still some stuff you got to watch out for.
Hmm.
Slick, what's going on, my man?
What's up, Slick?
You say that's funny. Yep. What's going on, Craig? I said just stopped in for a minute to say hi. We appreciate you, brother. Hopefully you're not too busy up there. How's y'all's weather up there? You been catching any fish? But man, I'll tell you what. Today, it boosted my hatred for the transducer on the pole even higher. But at the same time, the guys that use it, man, and catch. Now I'm not talking about these lakes where you can throw a cigarette, uh, a
Cigarette.
smoked cigarette butt down there and catch fish. I'm not talking about them lakes. I'm talking about a Lake Houston. Those guys go out there and get them, 4, 5, or 6, 10, or 15 fish, and their live scope is on a pole, man. I gotta give mad respect to them, man, because I'm gonna tell you now, it ain't easy.
Mhm.
It is not easy. I like pinpoint accuracy, and although I do have to control my boat, that transducer being on the troll motor, I can control that. But unless I can grow two more arms, man, doing it with the pole is almost impossible. Almost impossible. So are you using yours with the troll motor? Or are you spot locking?
Um, if I get in the open water, like out in the middle, and because I don't feel like fighting the wind, I
Hmm.
will turn my trolling motor down and put it on a spot lock and disconnect that turret.
Hmm.
And
So
and hmm?
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, and I sit there, and it doesn't seem to startle the fish much, but I don't have to fight with the trolling motor. All I gotta do is move that transducer back and forth and keep it on.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
So
once I
so
face it to the wind, I don't have to fight. I don't have to fight with it anymore.
hmm so to disconnect it, what do you do? Is it like a switch on there? What do you have to do to untie it from your troll motor?
So there's a small switch on the turret itself that you pull out and turn,
Uh huh.
and then the foot control is a power button, and um, there's a speed dial.
Hmm.
So once I
And that the
disconnect,
speed is for how fast it turns, right?
yeah, how fast I want to turn it. Yep.
Yeah.
And once I disconnect it from there, then it's completely independent. So it's kind of like using a pole, but it's uh it's all foot. I do everything with my foot. So
Hmm.
at that point, I don't have to use my brakes, just as long as I'm within my target range. And then the cool thing about the trolling motor is I can still bump up, or bump
Yeah.
back, bump left or right. It
Right.
just takes all. I guess it's crippling me in a sense, but when the wind's low, I never use it. You know, if
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
wind's
Spot
super
lock
high,
is the worst
hmm
on in low winds.
yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah, I hit spot lock. I said, just let me just see if this is gonna work. Man, we were 10 foot from the pile. It's like, how am I supposed to get my jig over there to the fish?
He must have it calibrated. But I mean,
No, it's just that the wind was back and forth today.
mm,
We could go to an area, it'd be, I'm talking about totally flat, zero ripples on the water. As soon as we moved there, got set up, and most of the time before we'd even get to a brush pile, that water be raped. I'm talking about rippling like crazy. And that's just the way it was all day. All day.
respect now. Respect.
Yep, but see, Dale's catching over there in the bucket, so we ain't talking about that type of fishing. You can stand on what's that? You can stand on 249 over there and cast to that lake and catch a crappie.
What the
And it's probably 15-20 miles off of 249. The bucket is called. Miss Bertha say, don't y'all forget to hit that thumbs up. Miss Bertha, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for joining us today. And really good seeing you. Have you been fishing? I know you get out there every once and again, but I know you still work. So Craig said calving season in 3 weeks, but only 45 to go this year. That's what's up.
mm,
Yep. Squiddo say he hit up the magic hour out there last week, got him 18 in 2.5 hours using that old pole. He was out there pole dancing in some G strings. He said it worked. He said it worked. Mr. Murdoch, what's going on, my man?
I ain't Murdoch.
Murdoch, have you been fishing? I want to see some fishing reports. Who's been fishing? Dale says I usually do pretty good on Somerville and Rayburn. Come try it on Houston. About 10 o'clock right now. Oh, actually about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's when I got there yesterday about 9.
Yeah,
And it started out kind of, I mean, I was catching them but little fish. Good God.
little fish everywhere. And very aggressive.
Hmm.
But you go to try to catch them, 12 plus fish. I'll tell you even worse is you see a big old fish down there, 14, 15 inches. Ain't gonna do it. He just ain't gonna do it. Get that jig to him. Next thing you know, you give it too much action, or just mess with him too much. You just see him just sink down.
Another
Next thing you
problem
know,
I had was the tail nipping too. I had a problem with
hmm
tail. I'm like, man, I only got on an inch and a 3/4 bait.
yep,
Do I need to take something off of that?
very finicky bite. Yep. Craig said, water's getting cold here. I'm ready for some cold water, fresh fish.
That's what's
Awesome.
up.
You got to know Squiddo to be able to visualize it. I was visualizing it when I said it. Miss Burton said, no, I haven't been fishing. Maybe I can get a chance to go during Thanksgiving. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Let us know if you get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard some. Until you mentioned Poverty Point, I never heard of other people talking about it. But ever since you've been talking about Poverty Point, I hear about it a lot now. It's about that poor guy. I gotta mess with Squiddo. I got to mess with Squiddo. But it's like I said, man. Seriously, I give mad respect for those that use a. And I'm talking about the ones that go out there and hit them in the head. Because I mean, you can go out there and hit spot lock, and 1 out of 10 times you get a decent sack. But those guys, even like Jr. Jr. is out there two to three times a week. And I know he go both ways. He do on the troll motor and he has a pole. But Lake Houston. I don't know what the deal is with these fish right now. I've always been able to catch even before live scope. I'd say that I had to put my jig down there at the bottom of the brush pile to get bit. It's been like that forever. But right now, uh, I'm seeing that it it can be very tough, very tough. I'm saying tougher than what I'm used to seeing it.
Hmm.
Uh, and there are some areas where the fish should be that they're but the water temp is back at mid
Back
70s.
up, yeah, it's back up.
Yeah, I was looking at it today. I was like, man, it's almost 75.7 degree water temp. What
Yeah,
when it was 60, 61.
these are the times I miss Georgia.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, because we'll be well into the almost a winter pattern by now.
Yeah, I got a report from we supposed to be doing a tournament Saturday on Houston County. Um, really good lake, but I got a report this morning. Uh, I didn't get the info on when he was there. He may be on the live tonight. Jeff was talking. I was talking to him this morning at the ramp, and he was telling me that he struggled on Houston County, but he didn't tell me how long ago it was. But Saturday, Houston County. Any of you guys want to come out there? We're gonna be lunching. I think I got the time set at 6:30. I think 6:30 a.m. Saturday morning, the 22nd. We're gonna be launching out of the public ramp down by the dam on Houston County for another tournament. It's always a blast fishing these tournaments. $60 to enter. $10 of that goes to big fish. Five fish weigh in, and I think it's. I don't even. Let me look at my phone. I don't want to lie and say what time we have to be back at the be there for the weigh in.
Was
I
it
think
2 o'clock?
I think I may have changed it to 2 o'clock. I gotta look because I don't want to put any bad information out there and then have somebody not. It may be 1 o'clock. Let me look real quick. It just may be 1 o'clock. If I can find it, there it is. 1 p.m. Must be in the weigh-in line at 1 p.m. I ought to change that to 2 p.m. I might change that to 2 p.m. Give us an extra hour.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll change that to 2 p.m. You good with that?
I'm good. Gives me more time to fish.
Yep. I'll tell you what. I'll ask a few more people because this tournament is for us. I don't want just I don't want to make single man. Okay, there's Jeff. Oh, where did that go to? Right there. On Houston County, second day after that strong cold front. So it's been 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, I think.
Well,
Yep.
we ain't had no more cold fronts, so
Well, we're supposed to have one coming. They
it's
say
supposed
it's
to be
supposed
some
to
rain on
stall.
Saturday.
Yeah, it may sprinkle a little bit, but they've been calling for rain every day this week. Yep. Greg said now I have to pass on Squiddo's post because you can't see. That's funny. That's funny right there. They'll say I'll take the blame for the change. Hey, it ain't no big deal, man. It's not a big deal. Mr. HJ says, SK, thanks for dialing in my equipment. You know what? After we got out of there, I forgot to set your map. To where you had the colors for your depth transitions. I'll do that the next time we see each other. I forgot all about it. Was looking to see Jr. Yes, sir. He didn't. I think he fished. He fished yesterday. Yep. Craig said they're getting some light rain. 45 degrees. Send some of that down this way.
Hmm.
I bet you it's probably mid 70s here right now. It was warm today. I bet you it was probably 85 today. But all right. Yes, sir. But it's gonna be a fun tournament though. Be a change of pace. Uh, Houston County's a fairly clear water lake. Hopefully, we don't get a bunch of rain to. Well, it may help. Just never know. Got to go there with an open mind. That's like I was telling Mr. Harry today. I've been we were catching fish good. 8 to 12 foot of water or so, and then I was like, "Dang, I'm a small fish. What a big fish at."
Hmm.
I mean, I'm looking and looking and trolling, looking here, looking there, looking here. I mean, it's just crazy. And finally, I was like, "Yeah, let me just, if they're not deep, they got to be shallow." I knew they couldn't go past 12 foot. I said, they got to be shallow. And next thing you know, we looked up there and I'm talking about, look at that big old bright dot right there. And I just look and say, yeah, I always say, you got to keep an open mind. This is what I'm talking about right here. Because them fish, they don't read books.
Mm-mm.
They don't care about what time of year it is and nothing like. They gonna go where they want to go.
Mm. How does Houston County fit? Is it a bunch of structure in it, or is it pretty
Tons of
much a
structure.
bowl? Tons of structure.
But take your casting rod. You might need it.
Hmm. Hmm.
My confuser says 72 degrees. I figured it was still in the 70s. It's still pretty warm. Yeah, this is his first time out. I think he told me a year and a half that today was his first day being out. He's looking good, moving around good. I was really happy to see that he was able to get around the way he was. Looking good.
Good.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yep. Today that May Pearl, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm usually 99% of the time, if I'm using nibbles, I'm using white nibbles.
Mhm.
Uh, Here past week or so, whether I'm using the spring green or the May Pearl, a pink nibble has been getting bit better.
Mm.
Uh, and I hardly ever, almost never use chartreuse or pink. I usually almost always use a white crappie nibble. But I was getting a reaction a lot faster with the pink nibble.
Hmm.
Does it make a difference? I don't know. I just see that the reaction time is faster.
Well, if you find something that's working, keep doing it.
That's right. That's right.
Hmm.
It wasn't working great, but it was working better than anything else I tried.
Hmm.
So that's what matters. And Live Scope gives you that information.
Yep.
Yep. Jeff, how
Sure
did you
do.
do? How did you do today, Jeff? Now I know that you seen we were out there late today. We had to put some work in. We had to put some work in today. I mean, it was crazy, and
Mm.
the wind made it even worse.
Yeah, I looked at the report. It had wind coming in every direction today.
Mhm. Mhm.
Every hour was a different direction.
Yep. And then it makes it even worse on Lake Houston because it bounced off the wood lines.
Mm.
It's almost like a wave. It'll hit you, pass you up, go hit the wood line, come back and push you the other direction.
Hmm.
And those fish wasn't having it. If I could hold that boat still to get that jig to that fish and keep it on him for you know 8 or 10 seconds, it was useless getting the jig down in there.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I
I
was
was
go ahead.
I was having I know yesterday I was having just a lot of times I just dropped my jig in the structure. I wouldn't even.
Didn't
I
see a
just knew.
fish.
Yeah, I just knew it was a fish in there.
Yeah,
Because I mean, when I'm 20 feet off, 20 25 feet off, I can see. I can see some good returns, but once I got up on it, it
it's
kind of
hard to get
disappeared.
it. Yep, they're up
Yeah,
under
so
it.
just drop it in there and hope for the best.
Were you using a split shot or no split shot?
Yeah, I had three split shots on,
Okay.
three number five split shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times, I won't do it with a client, but a lot of times, if I'm fishing by myself and those fish are in there deep, I'll take my split shot off,
Hmm.
and it helps with not getting snagged up. And even if you do get snagged up, you can get it out several times more without split shots than you can without weights than you can with weights.
You know what? I find it to be a bit different. I can't get it out if I ain't got it. I need that split shot to give me that weight to go
To
below that
drop
hook.
past it. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm. I can't.
yeah.
I cannot do it without it. I need that weight to help me get out of there. So that's
Mhm.
why I put so much on because I know I'll be able to get out.
Yeah,
If
drop it
I
down
need.
past it.
Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm.
Gerald said, SK maybe Lake Houston crappie like cream gravy nibbles. Cream gravy. Yeah. I think that, is if it cool back off, I'm gonna be feeding them some of that garlic again. Yeah,
I'm gonna
in the
just go
winter.
chum the water the next time.
Yeah, could. Yep. Yep. Oh,
Really
Jeff said
bad.
he had a tough day today too. No keepers, but I'll tell you though, it's good to see all those small fish. It's really good. I mean, there were some of those piles we get to. I'm talking about it'd just be just just loaded. I'll just see just drop it out of bam, little bitty small crappie.
Hmm.
It's good to see all those small crappie because that mean they had a really good spawn. But at the same time, you gotta be able to get past them.
Now I can tell you when you saw me over there in the mouth of the bayou
Uh huh.
yesterday. That's a pretty significant. I ain't gonna say that. That'll give away a spot. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah. No
All I'm gonna
spot
say is
getting
no spot
away.
game. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I, s-
we
I
could
will
we
say
could do
this.
some areas.
I will say this. Look for the depth change. Look
Oh
for the
yeah.
drop off. Look for the drop offs right now. That'll help a
Yep.
lot.
Yep. There's some strong drop offs.
Hmm. Look for
Yep.
the drop offs.
Did you catch many in the bayou?
I caught most of my fish. Like I said, I caught most of my when I was in the bayou. I went over there for maybe 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went over there too long, but I did catch a really good one over there.
Mhm.
Maybe 14 inches. A really
Mhm.
good one. Yeah, and actually, when I caught them, it was two guys. I guess had been sitting there a while. As they were passing me, I pulled them up. It's like, what are you using? It's like, we've been over here all day. I said, you got to use this pearl, and he was like, then he's like, well, I got my transducer on the back. He's like, I got this little screen right here. He's like, where should I be looking? I was like, well, it's on the back. So
Exactly.
you need to be fishing behind you
Yep. Yep.
or turn around and go back to where you came from. But they was fishing from the front of the boat, reading the transducer that's on
Mm,
the back of the
mm,
boat. I'm
mm.
like, that ain't gonna work.
No, that don't work. That does not work. Yep. Jeff, we need to hook up one of these days. I was thinking we was gonna be able to do it this evening, man, but it just didn't work out. It didn't work out. What's going on, Darian? What's going on, my man?
What's up, there?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean when I first got to the buy and it's I try not to stop too close to people, but when you see a person they fishing an area that's not gonna hold fish and you know where the spot is where you're gonna catch fish. I had to stop. I was probably 50 yards from, maybe 40,
Mhm.
and we went. This was Tuesday's trip. We probably snatched 5 fish out, and then we had to troll another 200 yards before we hit another area that had decent fish. And that's just the way it's been. Not some, most places within 30 yards, you see your next drop.
Mhm.
But what I'm seeing, especially the bayou, is you can hit a pile, catch a few really good fish, and after that, you got to troll 100, 100 plus yards before you see your next target,
Mhm.
and that's not good.
Mm-mm.
And I'm surprised I hadn't burned my Gorman up yet, man, because when I don't see fish, all I know how to do is turn the power up. Let's go. Um, and it's been really really tough. I've been mostly using a 10-foot rod because a lot of the fish you can see them good away from the brush pile,
Mhm.
and then once you get, I don't know, 10 foot from the pile, they're up under it. You can't see them. Then you
Mhm.
get four. That the forward the target range on a 10-foot rod is sort of I don't know, 4 or 5 foot, and once you really 3 foot get right on top of them, you can sort of see those fish. Um, some of them. So I've been using a 10-foot rod mostly
Mhm.
to drop on those fish. So that's been a big help too.
Yeah.
Yep. Gerald
Yeah.
said most of the 9 to 10 and a halves are really healthy. They will be good 11s by February, if not sooner.
Yeah. That's true. I did catch a lot of 9-inch fish that
Yeah.
I had to measure them. Like, hold up, but they were 9-inch fish, but just really
Yeah.
girthy. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
Joey.
We caught
What's up,
probably,
man?
what's going on, Joey?
Oh, made it.
That's what's up. Just come when you can, bro. That's how it is.
Yep.
That's
That's what's
how
up.
it works. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But we probably measured, I don't know, 10 or 15 fish today. And like y'all saying, they were really thick,
Hmm.
but that length is just not there.
Yeah.
9.5, 9 and 3/4, just under 10 inches, plenty of
Hmm.
those.
If you ain't measure 'em, you get yourself in trouble.
Exactly. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt. Thanks for dropping the links, Joey.
Yeah, I kind of got caught up real quick
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, sir. When was the last time you on the lake?
last week. My week's been crazy. I mean, crazy, crazy.
Why you
I
say
hadn't had
that?
a chance to get out.
Oh, well, being busy is a good thing.
Yeah, yeah, that's what pays the bills.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I was telling him about today. Mr. Harry. I went out on Mr. Harry's boat today.
Yeah, you was
And
pole dancing. I seen
oh,
your
you heard
report.
that, huh?
I saw your report. I'm like, oh man.
Now
Uh,
I did the I remember, I don't remember if I did the full live scope installation, but I do know that the transducer was on his troll motor,
mm-hmm.
and he pulled up today to the ramp, and we sitting there getting the boat ready, and I'm looking things over, and I'm looking at the troll motor. I said, man, something just don't look right, and it hit me. I said, where's your transducer at? Your live scope transducer. He said, oh, I put it on a pole. My op top, I just bust out last. Oh man, it's gonna be a tough day.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, buddy. But I accepted the challenge. I told him, look, we gonna get you a limit with this daggone pole. We gonna make it happen. And we had to work for it, man.
Mm.
We
I
really
bet
had to
that
work for it.
transducer goes back on that trolling motor.
I think he's seen the struggle today.
Mm-hmm.
But and it's like I tell people, you can do the work with the pole and catch fish every now and then, or you can do the work with the transduce on the troll motor, get better with your boat control, and catch
Yeah.
fish often.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it goes.
Yeah. Last time I was out, I noticed my resolution was looking terrible. Um, Pulled in and looked over, and I noticed that that nut on the bottom, that I don't, every now and then, if you don't tighten them up on those force, or you get them real good and tight, that it's like a screw cap or something, that but it does keep the shaft of the trolling motor square and straight.
Hmm. Hmm.
And if not, it's it's flopping and slopping all around.
Yeah.
Mine had come loose again, so I'm
You talking
like,
about for
well,
the height adjustment?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
I
mine's
know.
all the way down, and if it comes loose or it loosens up too much, it will, it just
Yeah, it allows it to teeter.
it goes all over the place. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I kept getting that 45-degree line real bad in my screen, and I'm like, man, what's going on? And I figured out what was going on when I got home.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. Got to keep all that stuff tight.
mm-hmm,
Makes a difference. Big time difference. I want to do a wedge on my troll motor. I my troll motor, it's not perfectly level.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that
And
makes a difference.
my doggle shows a better picture than most that I've seen.
Hmm.
And levelness makes a difference.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I may be trying to wedge my troll motor. I think it may. Well, I know it makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So Houston County. We were talking about Houston County a little while ago.
Yeah.
Uh, it's gonna be a fun. I think it'll be a fun change. Uh,
What's the name of the ramp that we're meeting at?
it's just a public ramp. Houston County Lake Public Ramp.
Okay.
There's only two on the lake.
Yeah, it's not a big
And
lake either.
no, it's not. It's not. It and I won't be running very much on this lake. There's some pretty stumpy areas.
Okay.
Uh, I'll probably idle just about everywhere I go. I wish I want to be able to go Thursday, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I
Hmm.
mean, not Thursday, but Friday. I want to go Friday, just do some scouting. I hadn't built. It's probably. I bet you it's been 5, maybe 6 years since I've been on that lake.
Wow.
And I've only fished it once.
Hmm.
How far is it from you?
2 hours, maybe hour 3/4.
It's 2 hours for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
about 2:15 for me. Yeah.
yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's all once you get off 45 on 19, if you go that route, it's country miles, but it's not a bad drive.
Mhm.
It's not a bad drive. But it'll be a fun tournament, and uh, I think it'll be some big fish caught. Big old blackfish, big old black crappie, really big black crappie.
Let's hope they all in my boat.
Hmm.
Says I hope they all get caught in my boat.
Show it to us.
You gonna drive this time, or are you gonna net man again?
Oh no, you need a net man, Joey?
Hey, I will tell you this. That was that was my first time ever having a circle, a net man, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a big time saver, man. It's a gigantic time saver because you when you catch a fish and you by yourself, you gotta you know Make sure you get them in the boat. I hardly ever use a net, even in a tournament. I mean, I'm swinging everything,
Mm-hmm.
and you get the fish in. You gotta weigh the fish. Then when you get your 5 fish, then you gotta cull. You gotta find the number that you're gonna cull out, and all of that, and then you go back to fishing. Versus having a net man that you all you doing is find the fish and catch the fish.
Yeah.
So Craig Sager at 5 degree, go get it. Go get her done.
Hmm.
Miss Bertha
Craig must
hollering
be in
at you.
California.
Hey, Miss Bertha.
Murdoch. Yep, that's right there. 229 at the dam. There's JJ. What's going on, man?
Hey, JJ.
I should have sent you the link. You could have came on too. JJ fished fish over there a lot more than I do. So JJ, we got a couple more minutes. If you want to come on, I'm gonna send you the link. I don't I know I got you right here.
We know who to follow since JJ Fish is there. Good thing.
Uh-oh, I may have let the cat out of the bag. He probably said, "Man, you talk too much."
Watch out for JJ.
You know what I'm saying, man? You talk too much. Yeah, see if that worked for you, JJ. You come on, we can talk about old Houston County. Yes, sir. I don't even remember the colors that worked best the last time. I think it was black. I think it was black, but I don't
Black.
remember.
Well, it is a clear lake, so
Yeah. Yep. Clear water. I'm gonna use the dark color. What's going on, Ryan? Gerald says, Miss Bertha, you need any hand ties?
I need some JJ. I'm sorry, JR.
As of now, Dale, I think we got like 12. Most of the guys that committed to the other lake said that they do Houston County too. A lot of the people that committed to the other lake had never fished it. She said, "Yes, I do." Uh-oh, JJ say he went Sunday.
God, stiff competition.
He said, "Give him a minute." Okay, that'll work. Dale said, "I'd like to hear some routing stump areas. There's plenty. It's not a big lake. I'm gonna say idle. Um, I would recommend idling because I'm gonna tell you, it's stumpy in some areas. Some areas is wide open, but idle. I'm gonna be idling. Do you do requests? Requests for what? Crappie fishing?
For a daily fee. I'll answer you all the requests you have for a daily fee.
Miss Bertha says she needs some jigs with black in it. Sometimes black is a great color. I mean, a great
Mhm.
color to use. I mean, it's an awesome color sometimes.
One of the best hand ties I've ever had luck with. I call it a tuxedo. It's a black and white.
Okay. Was it white head or black head
Black head typically. I don't know if I've
and
ever
white
tied
body,
one with a
black
white
tail?
head. Yeah, black body, white tail.
Oh, okay.
And I have interwoven it before too, where I put a white belly on it and a
Oh,
black
that's right.
back.
You tie too. I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, I'm versatile.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I ain't no one trick pony.
Yeah, if I
JJ.
use,
What's up, fella?
he ain't got in yet. Yeah, if I use a colored jig head, black is my go-to.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
so you went out. I thought about that when I seen you saying that you were going. You was heading out. In that post you put up. I bet you JJ going to HC.
Oh, I had to.
Yeah.
I
How
had a
was it out
day.
there?
It was tough, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I did
Mm.
catch some big ones though.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah,
That's what make that lake fun, man. They got some big fish in it.
and I will encourage y'all, Joey. I don't know if you got new net yet, but you might want to put one in your boat for Saturday.
Okay, it's ordered, JJ. It'll be here. It's supposed to be here Friday.
Yeah, I couldn't reach the net quick enough, but I done lost a giant. I mean, I thought it was a largemouth.
Wow.
It was
Mm.
jumping like a bass, and I got it to the boat, and I probably got it on video, but I hadn't done any editing or anything. But man, that thing was huge,
Yeah.
and it
They
done
fight.
spit my hook right on top of the water, and kind of laughed at me as he went back down.
That's how they do it.
Uh,
That is exactly how they do it. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I did get a couple of them in the 180s, close to 2 pounds. So it'll be
Yeah.
fun. It's not. I don't. I mean, it's a week different. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah.
one never knows. We need some colder weather. I know that.
Without it. What was you remember what the water temp was there?
It was 76.
Ooh.
that's
Good.
warm.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I hate it. Hey, you know it cooled down good when we had that front come through the other week.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's what make it bad, man. When it dropped down, then it get back hot. And I mean, those fish they just don't like it.
yeah.
They don't
That's
like
for
it.
sure. Maybe it was 67, guys. I don't remember. I know it was somewhere. It was a 7 and a 6. I think it was 67. But
Okay.
still, it's warm for what we
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Without a doubt. You
But
catch
yeah,
any casting?
yeah, pitching.
Oh, pitching. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of pitching. I mean, I must say, definitely, like you said, SK, there is a lot of timber, so you definitely want to be careful.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
And but man, there's some slabs in there.
Mm-hmm.
Are they in the
That's
boat
that's what's
lanes?
gonna make it fun.
Uh, I don't run a lot on it, that's for sure. I mean, I ain't tearing up my new skeeter. Ain't no way.
I
I know.
agree.
I
It's
know.
not big enough to just have to run. I mean, you don't have to run to get.
No, no. Um, I do know the shad was pretty deep. So if
Okay.
we get that colder weather and it'll raise that shad up and
Mm-hmm.
move them into the shallower stuff. It'll help a lot, but
Any thermocline?
uh, well, not where it's gonna affect you.
Okay.
It was really deep.
Okay. Okay.
What I saw, I mean, it could change. I just it's been gonna be almost a week since I went up there, so
Mm-hmm. That's
you
good
know
to hear.
how it is. It be changing one day after another.
Exactly.
So.
Sometimes hour to hour.
I mean, we
Right.
might go up there Saturday and it'd be just plumb easy and loaded, and you just never
Exactly.
know.
Everybody in double digits
That's right.
with 5 fish.
Yeah.
That would be crazy though.
I, I just
I
I just
I,
pulled up the active
I
captain chart. It's got massive areas loaded with caution areas in it.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Hazard stumps all over the place.
Exactly.
I think there's I think there's a few PVC buoy kind of markers, you know what I mean, in certain areas, but
Mm-hmm.
ain't nobody gonna want to run on it. They're just nah, it ain't worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's marked up pretty good.
Yeah.
There it is right there. Pack one said it. Put. No running.
Yeah, I know I ran my Garmin. Oh man, I ran that thing hard. And I mean, I don't know how they last because I run that thing hard all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it just still goes and goes and goes.
Yep.
But
Darian say that he's coming to fish a tournament with us, so don't give all the secrets away.
yeah.
I didn't hear any secrets yet. Keep talking,
Nah,
JJ.
I ain't got no secrets. Shoot.
Now, if you got live scope, man, it's just like JJ said. We were saying right now, it's day to day, hour to hour. Sometimes, man, just go out there and see where they at and go where they go to them. And that's why I was telling Mr. Harry today. So, man, all I a lot of people think that I'm some genius catching crappie. I ain't no genius. I just listen to them crappie well. Look for them
That's
with that
it.
live scope and go where I see them.
Yeah. You gotta let them tell you what they want.
That's it. Yes, sir. I'm willing to change if they tell me to.
I mean, it's always in my head, just because it worked yesterday don't mean it's gonna work today.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why we like to chase them so much because you got to try and figure them out.
Every day.
It's a chess match,
Mm-hmm.
really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was a pole dancer today, JJ. Tell you
You
what,
know,
man.
I ran it for so long, man. I mean, all my buddies and all the tournaments, when I went and fished all them big old tournaments with those guys, I was running that old tracker with a pole. I took out Les Stanstifer one day down here on Conroe. Him and JR from Outlaw come down here, and I got him in the boat with me, and he's watching me run that pole, and I'm putting him on fish, and he's catching them while I'm catching them, and we're just having a good old time. And he's like, man, if I could get you to put that on the trolling motor, you would be deadly because you are good with that pole. And I'm like, that's all I've ever known, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
it does have its advantages sometimes, I think, but not anymore, man. I can't go back. I've been running on that trolling motor for so long now, I could never go back.
Yeah.
It just feels too weird. I don't have, like you said, I don't have enough arms.
Don't have enough arms.
Mm-hmm.
No, no,
Do not have enough arms.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's like I say, once you do get away from it, the pole and go, it still work. It's work, but you catch fish more consistently.
oh yeah.
It just works better.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those tournaments and the trails and stuff, they're chasing open water fish.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard to do with a pole.
It is.
It really is because, you don't have that extra hand to
Mm-hmm.
either pitch out there, get on that fish when you got that right chance at it. Man,
Makes
it's
a
just
big difference.
a lot of work to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I was just like, man, I can't stand it on the trolling motor either because I did it for like, 4 or 5 years on the pole.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Guiding and everything else. It was great for that. You go get on a brush pile, hit spot lock, and there it is.
Yeah.
But man, if you want to tournament fish and stuff, you might as well just hang that pole up. I'm
Yes, sir.
sorry.
Yeah, Dale, I still got my old Terra on my doggle that I use the remote for. I have a foot pedal for it too, but with the Minn Kota line of saltwater trolling motors, the remote is more accurate. But with the Gorman Force, it has a real sweet, smooth foot pedal. So I definitely use the foot pedal on it.
It's kind of hard to feather the throttle when you got a remote control. Sometimes you got to just tap your
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
your propulsion button.
Mhm.
It's hard to double click,
Mhm. Mhm.
repetitively on that remote control. Because I mean, I caught fish with both, but I like the Garmin better just for the control that it has.
Right. Right. I
I
agree.
love I love the foot pedal on that Garmin. I know guys that use the Ultrex and stuff, they can't stand it. And
Mhm.
I can't figure it out because I absolutely love it. I think it's very sensitive. I
Mhm.
got it adjusted very lightly. I run it with my left foot. I know a lot of people run it with the right foot, but I keep my right foot right where my brakes are. And I'm just so used to running with my left foot. And I keep a really light tension on it so it's easy. It doesn't wear my leg out when I'm out there all
Mhm.
day chasing them. But I don't
And
have any. I don't
that's a
have
good
any problems with like people saying, "Oh, there's delay and this and that." I've never
yeah.
once.
That's the good thing about that Gorman foot control is you do have that adjustment to where you can adjust that tension.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's too sensitive. I'm one of those guys, and I do run it with my left foot too. So I'm like you, JJ, because I like to break with my right foot. So
Hmm.
I like to think that my feet are ambidextrous, but I like to use my trolling motor with my left foot.
yeah. And I like to sit on the right side of the boat,
So do
so
I.
it makes to me it's just but that's my comfort zone. If I was left-handed, I might be opposite. I might be running it with my right foot on the left side of the boat. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Hmm. And if I have to fish off the side of the boat, I'd rather be fishing off the right side of the boat.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm
And
just
I'd
better
rather
that way.
fish off the left side
Mm-hmm.
or middle, left or middle.
Hmm.
Right side is awkward to me.
Well,
And I've tried it. I've tried it, but
it's
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 what
different.
it's what you're comfortable with,
That's right.
and what best suits you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't even really like to hold my rod with my left hand. If I'm fishing off the left side, I'm just gonna cross my arms over.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
had to do both today.
I
And
mean,
I've always been good with jigging. I used to before live scope. I used to jig with two poles. Used to jig with two rods, and I think that's where I learned it from. I can give it the right action. I mean, everything. Set the hook good. Everything on my left hand, even though I'm right-handed. I prefer it in my right hand, but I can do both.
yeah, I'm the same way. Especially if for some reason I may have not controlled the boat well enough or something, and then all of a sudden that big fish is off to the left. I'm gonna
Hmm.
I'm gonna probably switch to my left hand just so I can still
Get that
keep my
extra
body.
reach.
Yeah, extra reach so
Yeah.
I can still keep my body where I'm at on that trolling motor and my brakes.
Right.
I don't
Right.
want to be turning my body around or whatever. But yeah, sometimes you got to have that extra reach.
Yep.
Hmm.
Without
That's
a
why
doubt.
nice sensitive rods are pretty key when you do that. Because I don't fish all the time left-handed, but when you do, you won't feel that
Yep.
bite.
That's right.
Hmm.
Thank you, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Much appreciated.
Is Houston County really? How many acres? 1,300.
It's not very big.
No,
Yeah.
that's tiny.
We're gonna be fishing next to each other.
Oh yeah, shoot. I'm just gonna throw a rope around SK's
That's
motor.
what I was thinking. Maybe we would just tie
I'm gonna
off.
let him. I'm gonna let him pull me around all day.
Yep. There you go.
I'll catch his leftover fish.
Hey, you might want to ask Joey about that. That's not a good idea.
Man, I tell
Yeah,
you what,
he don't leave no scraps.
I that I don't know if you've heard me talk about this before, JJ, but I there's kind of this stretch of the river that I went up to try. It was like my last stretch of the day, and got up on piles, and I'm looking down, and I got fish all around me, and they are just acting squirrely. They are not cooperating. Something's wrong. I can't figure it out. And I moved to the next pile. I probably moved 4 or 5 piles, and every one of these fish are just acting like they got something wrong with them. They're just not acting right. And I looked up and I see way down the river on the same side as me a familiar boat. And I'm like, that's why them fish are acting stupid. They've already had somebody run over the top of them.
Yeah, he done run down through
Yeah.
there training them fish. He knows.
So I'm like, man, get me out of here. I gotta go find some different wood.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
One thing about Lake Houston though is it's like those fish watch each other. You might get to catch two or three of them. You're not gonna catch four or five.
No,
Usually, they're not gonna catch four or five. They know.
no. And another thing is, you don't want to send a little one back down to the same pile he came off
No,
of, because
he goes to
yeah.
the back of the boat.
Oh yeah, I sling them. I sling them because I've heard somebody say it, and I don't know if it's proven or y'all know about this or you've ever heard it before yourself, but they say they'll get down there and like shudder, like they'll just shake, and it
Mm-hmm.
sends a signal, and it shuts the rest of them down. They just go
Hmm.
dormant. So yeah, I launched them little fish far away.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense. We never truly will ever know, but I mean, it makes sense. We only know by the reactions that we see.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yep. And logically, everything has to have some type of defense mechanism.
Oh,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah, so
And
I believe
crappie
it.
have good ones. Crappie have good ones. Those fish are a lot smarter than people give them credit for. I'll tell you that.
Hmm.
I think one of the things that just bothers me to no end, and it happens all the time. You got a crappie looking at your jig, and this a big old catfish will come rolling through, and I mean, it just yeah, they're gone. It
Hmm.
it kills everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might got a crappie chasing your bait, and another crappie will come by and hey, come on this way. Let him
Mhm.
get
Yeah.
you on.
Usually the smaller one that bypasses it.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. You're honed in on a big one. You're getting ready to have that perfect drop, and all of a sudden, a couple small ones come in, intercept, or spook that big fish off. Yeah, you've seen it all.
Yep.
Bodyguards.
I mean, I've caught big fish literally in the shadows of gar. I mean, you think it's weird, but they're right underneath the gar. I have caught some slabs that are just kind of, I don't know if they're just staying underneath them to be protected or what, but maybe it's the shadow.
I think they catch their scraps
There you
Mm.
go. Yep.
because I've been saying that for a long time. Hey, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's too many gar here." The crappie not. I'm like, man, I see so many and the caught crappie near gar so many times it's unreal.
The
And
Yep.
and see it on live scope a lot,
the
like you
biggest
say.
yeah, the biggest consistency, the consistently where I find the biggest crappie I find on Lake Houston, like can go back and still find big fish in this one spot. It is loaded with gar in that
Hmm.
hole.
Yeah.
They're everywhere out there.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, we all want them nice spots that are nothing but crappie and big ones just sitting there, but there's been a lot of tournaments where I've fished, just all over the place. And some of them, are them big crappie are just in with all them so-called trash fish. You know what I mean? They're there.
Hmm.
You just got to kind of weed through them and look through them.
Hmm.
But I've caught some really big ones with all those. Now then, don't get me wrong. There's certain areas I don't even want to mess with because there's just so many catfish and gar
Yeah.
and all that.
Without a doubt.
But
Well,
now
guys,
I'm looking forward to Saturday, guys. I mean, I didn't know
I'm
exactly
ready.
what we was gonna be doing. I knew it was still up in the air,
Yeah.
but I still was like, I want to go check on it and see how it was. So I do know what to expect a little bit, maybe. I don't know, but I do know that we're gonna have fun like we always do,
Yep. That's what
Hmm.
counts.
and somebody gonna be bringing in a big old slab, at least one.
I think there's going to be several of us.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep. That lake turns them out.
Yeah.
Yep. Guys, I'm pooped.
Yeah.
It's been a long week. Almost not just say today, but a long week.
Man, I got next week off. I am so looking
What?
forward to it. Yeah. It's been a long week as well.
Yeah.
I'm on salary and I'm putting in 10-hour days, so it's no fun.
No, no, that never works out well.
No.
I've seen my days of it though.
Oh
I've
yeah,
seen. Let me change. I've seen my years of it.
no doubt about it.
uh,
But doing that's what gets me out on the water and doing what I love. So
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
yep. That lake got. I don't know if it got. Does Houston County have big bass?
Oh yeah,
I know
oh
they can
yeah.
fish for bass well.
I've caught some monster bass. I
Huh.
drop on them sometimes because you don't know that lake. You might really want to drop on the bigger fish you don't think are crappie.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
So,
Yes, sir.
well, hopefully it don't rain too much. I don't mind. I got some good rain gear, but I don't think it's gonna. I think it's supposed to clear up. And
Yeah.
I'm on board with you, SK, for going to 2 o'clock. But weigh-in line at 2 o'clock gives everybody a little extra time.
Yeah.
So I'm down with that for sure.
Okay. Well, how about you, Joey?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
I slate the
Well,
day. I mean, it's a 2 hour drive out
it,
there and a 2 hour drive back. I'm
Yeah.
not,
Right.
I'm
yeah.
not trying to squeeze anything in on my schedule.
Well, classified done. 2 p.m. weigh in. Classified done. Darren says there's a big brim out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. There is some definitely good ones.
If you got
Okay.
big bass, if you've got a good fishery with big bass, it's usually indicative of the bluegill population on that lake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're. I caught a real big one Sunday. Actually, I thought I found me a nice big old Roman crappie. It was just sitting out there all nice and still. I was like, ah, got me one finally. Because
Mm-hmm.
then I pull it up and as soon as I hooked it, I'm like, oh, that ain't no crappie. They get that. They get that.
Side that
Oh
side
yeah,
dart.
yeah. But it was a big old brim. So yeah, they
Yeah.
in there.
Huh. Dale, no, you cannot. That will make me have to stay at the ramp until 8 o'clock.
Text us a picture of your live wells open.
No. BRT, my net already got a man. Hey,
Yeah,
you gotta
little.
drag that boat out there, man. It'll be a good experience for you.
Yeah, my little man, he got bull on Saturday morning, so my wife takes him when we do these things on Saturdays. He'd love to be with us, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
it is what it is. He's really into bowling right now, so they just had their first match. He bowls on the Willis High
Hmm.
School team, and they won their matches tonight, so he's real excited.
Sweet, sweet.
Nice.
Tell him congratulations.
I will for sure.
Yeah, guys, I'm done. I got another early morning. 4 o'clock gets here too fast. I
Right
will
on.
holler at you guys a little later. I appreciate you coming on. Thanks everybody in the chat that came in and participated. Uh, any of you guys that can make it Saturday, this coming Saturday, the 22nd, Houston County Lake, great fishery. We're gonna have a tournament. Blast off us. Did I think it's 6:30 blast off. Let me look, double check. Don't want to be doing no guessing.
And
Sorry.
if you do come and fish the tournament, which I recommend you do, just don't pay no attention to that black and blue ZX20 Skeeter. That guy don't know nothing on it. So
No, he just runs around with a big old rod holder hanging off the side of it like he's running the Crappie Master tournament.
that's the only way to keep to transport them rods. I love it.
6:30 a.m. takeoff.
Mm.
6:30 a.m. So I'd advise at least 6 o'clock be there.
Sounds
And
good, guys.
we will see you guys there. Y'all, anybody that come out there have safe travels, and let's go get them.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right. Have a good night and rest of your week, guys.
All right,
All
later.
right.
Peace.